So I wanted to do this video before I forget to do it because I keep forgetting to do it. And it's on this site that I ordered hair from, and I just wanted to share my experience. This site is called BestLaceWigs, and I remember about this time last year I wanted to do my hair because my birthday's in October. I'm a Scorpio baby. And I wanted some cheaper hair because I didn't have the funding at the time. Because, you know, college student, you can see the bio book on the bed. And then, yeah, I wanted some cheaper hair that would still be, you know, decent quality at least. And my friend told me about a site called BestLaceWigs. And BestLaceWigs sells, obviously, lace fronts, full laces. They customize, and they're supposed to sell, like, tracks or whatever, like stock, weave, whatever. So I'm like, okay. I checked the site out. They're saying $65-ish for like a pack of 18-inch hair. You know, for weave, if it's supposed to be like Remy or whatever, or virgin hair or whatever, that is an amazing price. So I'm like, wow, okay. Mind you, I've never ordered hair online from the internet before. I've only bought them from like beauty stores, like higher brands, so, you know, ignorant, I guess. So I go ahead and order 2 packs of like a body wave. Now, first issue, when I got the hair was like a color 4, and I definitely ordered a 1B. I ordered a 1, but they said that was out of stock, so I said 1B or 2 if they don't have that. They said okay. That hair was brown, like light brown. That was definitely a 4. It had to have been a 4 or higher than that, because it was just, it was not the color. But then I let that slide because I wanted to dye the hair anyway. So I'm like, okay, that's not a big deal, whatever. So I get the hair installed. Like, I dyed it and then I installed it. The wave pattern didn't really stay. It just became very frizzy and just really poofy. So that was another bad thing. The curl pattern completely was whatever after I washed it. And I was still like, okay, I can work with it. I'll just straighten it out and it'll be fine. I got the hair installed. When I tell you, I would brush that hair and literally like balls of hair would come out. Like, it was just shedding, like the worst shedding it was the worst shedding I've ever experienced in my entire life, and I've been getting weave since I was like 14, 13 years old. Worst shedding I've ever experienced, hands down. Like, I don't even understand how they even sold hair like that. It was ridiculous. Like, I would brush it and there would just be hair. Like, I could do this and pull out like literally a handful of hair. Like, it was so bad. And I didn't seal the wefts, which I do now. I didn't do them last year. Like, I just started doing that this year because I didn't know about that until, you know, YouTube videos. And it was just, you know, with that kind of shedding, even if you did seal the wefts, I feel like it still wouldn't make a difference because it was horrible. Like, the worst shedding I've ever, like, you're better off buying some $20 Milky Way packs, honestly, because that hair was horrendous. I had to take it out. That was the shortest period of time I've had a sew-in. And I'm the type of person to have sew-ins for like a couple months. Like, I don't take them out like every few weeks or whatever. Like, if the hair lasts, I keep it in. I just keep redoing it every 2-3 months or so. That hair, had to take it out. I thought it was just my hair. My other friend that recommended the site, she ordered hair from there, like individual like tracks or whatever, and she had the same problem. She came up to me and she was like, is your hair shedding as bad as mine? Because mine is just coming out and it's the worst hair I've ever ordered. It was the worst hair. And like, the customer service, when I was changing the hair color, since they didn't have the one I wanted in stock, it was fine or whatever. But honestly, it was the worst hair. I never ordered from them again. The prices make it seem like it's great, but honestly, you're not paying for it much at all. Like, that's good for, like, if you want maybe a week in that hair, and that's it, because you can't wash it, otherwise it's just going to keep coming out. Like, you can't do much with it. Even straightening the hair, like, it just wasn't, it was terrible hair. It was terrible. And I know there's a lot of videos on, like, lace wigs and lace fronts that are from that site. And, you know, there are some good reviews, there's some bad reviews. But personally, I just don't trust it. Like, I feel like if you're paying $65 for one pack of hair, even though that's cheaper than a lot of, like, Remy hair, like this is like Bobbi Boss, which obviously in a lot of supply stores, 18-inch can go up to like $125. But, like, even if I'm paying only $65, like, I still don't think hair should shed like that. I don't think the quality should be that bad. Like, it was horrible. And I would never order from that site again. I would recommend to anyone, don't ever buy weave from that. Do not buy weave from Best Lace Wigs. Do not do it. It's just, it's horrible. It's a waste of money. I would never do it again. I considered buying a lace wig from there before, not doing it. I just don't even mess with the lace wigs because it's just, I'm not going to pay $100-something for something that's going to shed as much as the tracks did. And that would be horrible. Like, I don't even want to imagine how bad that would turn out. So, I wouldn't recommend it. I see a lot of videos on it. And another thing, I'm sorry, this video's long, but a lot of videos you see with girls modeling the wigs that they order from the site or hair that they get from the site, Best Lace Wigs, a lot of them were sent those products. So if the company is purposely sending those to those people, I feel like they're probably going to make the product better and better quality so that the review is amazing. So if they send me a wig, they're going to send me like a really nice one that they know is not going to shed. They know is going to be really good when you curl it or whatever. So then I can use it and be like, oh my god, this is the best wig ever. I love this hair. It's so versatile. Oh my god, it's so glamorous. And then when people that don't have YouTube channels or people that are not gurus, like I'm not a guru, I'm just making videos. Like, when they get it, they have this glamorous stuff, but then when, like, you know, people that are just trying to buy hair, like a lot of girls do, they buy the hair and it's total garbage. Like, I can say those tracks were garbage. And I can't even apologize to them for saying that because it's true. Like, I spent money on it. It was horrible. Waste of money. I will never do it again. And I mean, you can order from there because you might have had a better experience with them than I did, but I would I would personally never do it ever again. And that's just my experience with it. I just felt like I needed to say that because I was so upset at the time. Even though this was last year, I just started my YouTube channel like yesterday. So I figured I should express my anger towards that company, and if I find out more information about them, like which other websites are run by the same company, because they do that, then I'll probably just post that information in the box. So yeah, and I'll have a link to the website down there just in case you want to look at it. I don't suggest you do, but if you want to, I'm going to put a link to the website down there. I'll put a link to the hair that I ordered down there. And you can look at it yourself. The prices make it seem good, but I personally wouldn't suggest it. And if you do it, wrap your hair, seal your wefts. Just do anything you can to reduce shedding because it's going to happen.